Just a minute,
What do you
Anderson.
mean, barging in here as they owned the place?
Turn out your bedding.
Oh.
These belong to you.
I've never seen them before, Mr. Fletcher.
Wish they was mine.
I think we better have a talk to the governor, don't you?
Yeah, well, they're not mine, and I don't know where they came from, but I didn't put them there on us, Mr. Fletcher.
Come on, talk to the governor. Come on.
Oh.
Well. Fancy you being silly enough to let your hubby pass you that grog, eh?
He didn't.
I know. They got a wee present from me. You see, I had to get some excuse to see you alone. We've got important business matters to discuss, Doreen. Don't you think it's about time you made up your mind to sell that house, hmm? There's no rush, of course. Tomorrow will do fine. But if you haven't made up your mind to sell by then, I might just have to give you a little push. The same as I did with Gilmore. Easy. Everything's all right. Look, everything's okay, see?
Please, keep away.
Oh, hold on there. Look. I wanted you to sleep in what I said last night, but I didn't want you to have nightmares. You, do remember our little talk last night, don't you? Hmm. You know all you have to do to get a good night's sleep tonight, then, don't you, Just one phone call. That's all. Just one.
Hi, Amy.
Sleep in, Vincent.
Yeah, afraid so, Mr. Fletcher.
Well, hurry up. You'll miss breakfast.
Ready.
Not yet, you're not. Come on, fix up that bed.
Oh, can't I wait until after I've had breakfast?
I thought I recognized that voice.
Helen!
Ta-da! None other.
What do you want?
Absolutely nothing. Me and Carrie's friends from way back, that's all. Mind if I give her a hand with a bunk?
Well, if it'll help her get to breakfast any earlier, go ahead.
Ah.
You're the surly bastard, isn't he? Oh, not really. He lost his wife and kids just recently.
Oh. Well, geez, I didn't expect to see you in here. Thought they had you out in the sticks somewhere.
I didn't expect to see you either. Mind you, I hope I won't be here for much longer. I've got a parole hearing this morning.
Oh, great. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. I reckon I'll need it.
So listen already. I get out of here myself in a few days. Maybe we get together for protection.
Oh, you're amazing.
Look, what do you mean just vandals? What do you call this thing? I mean, like, slashing tyres, right? That's vandalism. But this, to me, is a threat.
Do you have any reason to believe that there's somebody out to get you, sir?
Well, yes, I do, actually. Me and my wife.
Mind giving me the details?
Yeah, all right. Look, a couple of months ago, my wife inherited her mother's house, and just recently, people have been putting pressure on her to sell it, you know? They made her an offer way above what the house is worth.
Why don't you sell?
Well, we don't want to. We want to live there.
I see. Could we talk to your wife?
Well, no, she's not here at the moment.
Then perhaps we could drop back later, when she's home.
Look, I know this sounds pretty stupid, but let's just forget it, shall we? I mean, there's been a lot of vandalism around here recently. Well, I'm just a bit uptight about it, that's all.
Yes, but what about these threats?
Yeah, well, you know, it's probably just my imagination. I mean, somebody did make a fairly big offer on the house, and my wife did knock it back, but... Look, probably just been watching too much TV, that's all.
Well, if we catch them, we'll let you know.
Great, thanks a lot.
Hello, Mr. Westmore? Yeah, Jock Stewart here, Wentworth Detention Center. I've got a bit of good news for you. I've got Mrs. Burns right here beside me. Just hang on 2 seconds. I'll be quick about it.
Hello? Yes, this is Mrs. Burns. Yes. Yes, I've decided to sell. Yes. Yes, I know what a verbal contract is.
What in heaven's name are you doing here, Anderson?
I'm sorry, Mr. Burns. I'll have to hang up right now.
Who was that?
Miss Bennett, I thought you had a better memory than that. It's not Anderson anymore, it's Burns. Mrs. Burns, you know.
Yes, Mr. Stewart, I do remember. And I recall that Anderson, or Burns, or whatever she wants to call herself these days, was placed in solitary confinement. I don't recall a prison rule which permits phone calls while on loss of privileges. Official permission must be given for the use of the phone.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just sort of acted on impulse. I'll go and report this to Mrs. Davidson right away.
Just a minute, Mr. Stewart. I'll decide whether this matter should be reported or not.
How many fags do you want, then?
What?
Fags! How many do you want?
Lizzie, Mr. Reed's doing you a favour, arranging a meeting with your daughter. You can't go knocking off his fags.
Of course I can, as long as I don't overdo it. Anyway, I reckon he expects me to knock off a few. Always has his fag box filled every time I go in there.
Yeah, well, you be careful, otherwise you'll end up in the pound with Doreen.
I'll be right. Poor old Dor.
Yeah.
What do you want to do a stupid thing like that for? Trying to smuggle grog in here?
She didn't do it, it was done for her.
Hey, guys, I got new company.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, good day. Come back for a bit
Welcome
of a holiday.
home.
Yeah, come on. Oh, smoke.
Oh, morning, Mrs. Jackson.
You know your detail?
Yes'm. I was going to deliver the meals.
Right. Everybody else move on down to the laundry.
Excuse me, Mrs. Jackson.
Yes, Vincent?
I'm supposed to be at a parole board
I'm
hearing.
aware of that. You stay with me.
Mrs. Jackson,
Yes, Lizzie.
can I see Mr. Reed about my daughter's visit?
Are there any other requests?
Yeah, I got a few, but I don't think you can help me out, Mrs.
Right,
J.
down to the laundry, B. I'll drop you at Mr. Reed's on the way through, Lizzie. Come on.
Thanks, Mrs. Jackson.
Give me a call when you're through.
Will do. Come in, Lizzie, sit down.
There?
Yes, they're much more comfortable than that one.
Oh, I don't mind, Mr. Reed. Hard chairs are good for your posture.
Oh. Well, I must say that I'm delighted to hear that you've decided to at least see your daughter.
I can't do no harm, so long as she doesn't have a go at me for not keeping in touch all these years.
Oh, I don't think that's likely. She's the one who got in touch with you, remember?
Yeah. I suppose she wants me to see her own daughter. Can you imagine? Me, Lizzie Burnsworth, a grandma. I wonder who she looks like.
Who, your daughter or your granddaughter?
Both of them, I suppose.
Well, you'll know soon enough. I'll get the wheels in motion and you should have your visit in the next day or so.
Thanks, Mr. Reed.
Lizzie, have you given any thought to what you're going to do once you leave here?
Not really. Suppose it depends on what me newfound family are like.
In other words, if you get along with them, you might move in with them, right?
Could do.
What about your plans to move in with Kevin and Doreen?
Oh, I don't think Kev and Dora'd mind. I mean, it's been nice having them for an adopted family, but blood's thicker than water. Anyway, they can visit me whenever they like, and it'd be nice for them to meet me.
Lizzie, just one.
Eh?
Just one cigarette, please. You're costing me a fortune.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mr. Reed. Anyway, as I was saying, Dora and Kev would be far happier without me hanging around, them being newlyweds, and they can enjoy their new house by themselves.
Righto, boys, let's get into it. Here, outside, down with the back. Come on. G'day, matey, can I help you?
Yeah, look, what's going on here? This is my house, or at least my wife's.
Oh, your missus? Struth, you must have had one hell of a blue. Hey, fellas, come here, here's another one. Put the house in his wife's name, they've had a blue and she's gone and sold the whole bloody lot on him.
Hey, look, what are you on about?
Listen.